Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. John Shambi alongside Chris Singleton. Well, Singy here in Arizona, and this is a ballpark where traditionally the ball has jumped, but a few years back they installed that humidor, and now offense has been neutralized a little.
And I think hitters still, in their minds, believe that the ball does carry, and that can produce some confidence as you step into the plate for your at-bats.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now, and towing the slab in this one, Tommy Henry. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, you get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Carroll snags it on the run. Here's a Mets lineup now. They're facing a pitcher today who's prone to giving up homers, so we'll see. We might get some big swings here today.
Yeah, I think the key, though, and the reason why he gives up those homers is that guys are locking in, they're aggressive, and they have a high confidence level. So I think if that's the approach these hitters take, with the stuff he's got there on the mound, yeah, there's a good chance that there'll be some balls that fly a long way. But you can't get too big in your swing, otherwise you'll be really frustrated after this one.
Next pitch is downstairs.
It's a good take.
2 strikes.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Now one missed.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
One down. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Singy, where are you on F1 racing? Are you a fan?
Haven't gotten there yet, but I will at some point.
Francisco Lindor, a big fan of F1 racing. His favorite driver is Lewis Hamilton. Move to first. Fan back in standing. And a pitch. Fought off foul. Fan at first, one gone. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
1 ball.
Swing and a miss. The throw. Tag. And he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
The 1-1 is fouled off. On the ground. Oh, and it hits the base. And it stays fair. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and that's a double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So man aboard Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Pete Alonso. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And it's fouled away.
Well, a really good chance right here to pick up a run in the top of the first after what seemed to be a real quiet start to the inning.
Here comes the 0-1. And there's a ball. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A 2-run homer, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Good contact guy, good defender.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Two down, nobody on. This one in the air right field. Carroll moving under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. Welcome back. And today's starter, Max Scherzer. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Bottom of the first, and now here's the speed threat, outfielder Alec Thomas. The pitch. Bounce to the right. He handles it himself. One up, one down.
Batting second.
Now the Diamondbacks lineup as put together by Torey Lovello. Someone who makes things happen for them in part with his legs, Alec Thomas.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close late game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
Geraldo Perdomo in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-1. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one, something off speed, good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Next one misses, 2-2. Short hop liner, handled it short. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
And now it's Christian Walker. With Max, you're always thinking about the strikeout. Chris, he's one of 3 guys along with Clemens and Randy Johnson to strike out 20 in a game.
Yeah, and with his delivery and release point, sometimes it seems like that fastball is rising, has a little upshoot to it. Real deception for the hitter, along with pretty good velocity.
Hard hit left side. Lindor on to first. And that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to the second inning here in the desert. It's the Mets 2 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Second inning set to go. Now, Starling Marte.
Number 6, Starling Marte.
And a pitch. Ball one, no strikes. And there's the strike.
It's amazing to look up and see 88 miles per hour on that changeup. Back in the day, that was a pretty good fastball. But with high velocities these days, that speed differential is right where it needs to be.
Base knock center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Man at first, Daniel Vogelback at the plate. Henry checks the runner. Marte gets back easily. Gets the bunt down the right side. Walker. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Sometimes you can get a little too aggressive trying to cut off that lead run and try to make something happen that really isn't there. Got to take that sure out at first base. Not sure what happened right there in terms of communication.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. First offering misses the mark.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Marte is waved home. He will score, and they're up by 3.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to, and you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
And now Brett Beatty. That one's in there, 0-1. And a strike in there.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
And that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. The throw into second. And he's in there as a run scores.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Brandon Nimmo. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. And a foul ball. And now 2 balls and a strike. Left-hand batter waits.
That's ball.
And another ball. Right side. And it kicks off the base. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Now left Tommy Pham.
Here's Tommy Pham. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. And that's outside. Still only one out here in the inning. Bounce to the left side. Fires across the diamond. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. Doubled in his first AB. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. First offering, and it just misses. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Next offering is down low.
Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Swing and a miss as they green light him. Ground ball right side. Perdomo on to first. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. So it's 4 runs for him on 3 hits, 1 error, and no one left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mets 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Corbin Carroll. And he deals. And a foul ball.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters. And
lays out, but he can't squeeze it. That leaves him without a throw, and so they end up with some speed on at first.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Singing Max Scherzer has a condition called heterochromia. Do you know what that is?
Well, I know what it is because of Max Scherzer, and it's when your eyes are 2 different colors, and something pretty interesting. We've seen it with dogs and individuals, but not a whole lot of humans, and Max Scherzer, one of those with it.
Swings through that one. 0-1. Yeah, left eye is brown, right eye is blue. He calls his left eye his baseball eye. Dusty Baker found out when he asked Max which eye he should look at when he's talking to him.
I think that's kind of funny.
Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Lindor, that's 1. On to Vogelback, 2.
Batting 6th, the third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Evan Longoria getting ready to hit another solid power season. I'm always interested in guys like Evan Longoria. He didn't have any scholarship offers out of high school, wasn't drafted out of high school, but eventually ended up at Long Beach State and became a first-round pick. How do you go from not drafted to a first-rounder? Marte makes the grab, and the inning is over. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started. So now here's the Mets DH, Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Henry back to work. There's a strike.
Yeah, and then becoming a superstar there for a while with the Tampa Bay Rays, and pretty incredible. Just a quiet player, goes about his business day in and day out. Actually played third base next to Troy Tulowitzki at shortstop at Long Beach State.
And slept on his couch. Out towards right center field. Carroll moving under it. Brings it in. One up, one down.
The batter, number 1. Second baseman.
Jeff McNeil stands in. 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering misses. Now 2-0. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Here's Starling Marte. Singled and scored his first time. That one close, ruled the ball. And that's ball 1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Swings and misses. 1-2. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Why to kick the pitch. On the ground to third. Gathers and throws to first. Marte retired. And the Mets go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Mets 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here at Chase Field as we go to the last of the third. And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. The wind and the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Scherzer deals. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt. Whips it across, and a quick out number 1.
Deceptive slider right there, stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Nick Ahmed here to hit. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. Scherzer winds, kicks, fires.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Dives, but it's foul.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
So here's Scherzer. In the dirt. Sends it to Vogelback. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third.
No, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
And now, Jake McCarthy. And that one in the air center field. Nimmo ranging after it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning. Diamondbacks down quickly. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. On to the fourth. Here's Daniel Vogelback.
The first baseman, Daniel Vogelback.
The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. The wind of the pitch. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
And a curve misses outside. And now the count is even.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Next one off the plate inside. Ball 3. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to him. Francisco Alvarez. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Off the mark there. Ball 1. And the 1-0 misses low. That one missed. Now 3-0. And there's ball 4.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. He doubled home a run in his first AB. That one inside, and that's ball 1. Fouled off left side. Alvarez leads off first with 1 away. And now 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The 2-1. Foul ball there.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
At the belt and fires. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering is fouled back. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So the lineup flips over. Now at the plate, Brandon Nimmo. And that's in there for strike 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next offering is in for a strike. And the pitch is outside, ball one. And now it's even up.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Liner, base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And here is Tommy Pham. That one misses. Ball one. One out, base is full. The next offering misses. And that's ball two.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, base is loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Next pitch, not close, up high.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Three-two on the way. That one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the walk. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
Here's Francisco Lindor.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Left field, way back there. Caught just shy of the wall. Both runners tagging from second and third. He scores on the sac fly. It's 8-0.
Up next to the net, the designated hitter, Pete.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer back in the first. Couple of quick nuggets on Pete Alonso. He graduated from the same high school as Wade Boggs, Plant High School in the Tampa area. And Alonso also played at the University of Florida. He was teammates there with Harrison Bader. Line drive. Thomas makes the play, and it's out number 3. So 2 runs, 1 hit, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Mets 8 and the Diamondbacks nothing. And welcome back. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, Alec Thomas. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And here it comes. That misses the zone. 1-0.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
Just missed.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Swing and a base hit.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
So, man aboard. Here's the second baseman, Geraldo Perdomo. Grounded out his first time up. Rocketed out towards right center. Nimmo flashes the leather on the run and catch. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Man at first. Now up next for Arizona, Christian Walker. 0 for 1 so far. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Safe at second with a stolen base.
You don't usually see teams try to claw back into games by being aggressive on the base pass like this, but it's still early in this one. Which kind of tells me they're going to try to tackle this one run at a time instead of waiting back for a big 3-run homer.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Next pitch just misses. Now 1-2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Thomas, the runner at second with one away. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And there's a foul ball. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Here's Gurriel. He hit into a double play his first time up. They take the force out, and that is that. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Mets 8 and the Diamondbacks 1. Andrew Chafin on to pitch here.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil.
The second baseman.
Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. That's in there. 0-1. And that one wrapped foul.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished. Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Marte in the box again, takes a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Kicks and deals. He goes down looking.
Up next for the Mets.
Man at first. And next for the Mets, Daniel Vogelbach. Trying to move him over here. And they put the tag on him for the out.
The catcher, number 3, Francisco Alvarez.
Digging in, Francisco Alvarez. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball one. And there's the strike. McNeil on at second with 2 down. Ground ball, Walker. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets leave one, and it remains an 8-1 game. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in, Evan Longoria. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these D-backs just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
2 strikes.
Next offering is fouled back. Lifted in the air, right center field. Marte hauls it in, and there's one away.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. First time up, he grounded to third. And there's the strike.
1-1's the count.
Next offering is fouled back. Going to count 1-2.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Scherzer ahead 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Ahmed stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Smash to the left side. Lindor on to first. That's out number 3. Nothing doing for Arizona. It's still an 8-1 ball game. Welcome back, and here is Brett Beatty.
The third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Here comes a pitch. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Chafin measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. And the 0-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Nimmo stands in now, looks at that one inside. Line drive, caught.
Now back, left fielder, Tommy Pham.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Tommy Pham. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. An absolutely majestic shot, and they boost their lead. It's 9-1.
No, Boog, clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. Ball 1 there. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple gold gloves and a platinum glove, multiple all-star appearances. Mr. Smile. What do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Third out, and that ends the frame. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 9-1 ball game. Back here at Chase Field, digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jake McCarthy.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And it's through for a hit, and that turns the lineup over.
Wastes no time there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. Alec Thomas now 1 for 2. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. McCarthy rounds second on his way to third. The run scores all the way from first, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Outfield playing pretty shallow. Hard hit right side. He steps on the bag. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the first baseman, Christian Walker. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Thomas stands at third with one gone in the inning. Next offering way off the plate.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
One and two here. That's to third. Slings to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. This is Corbin Carroll.
Right fielder, Carroll.
Ground ball to the right side. Has some trouble with it, and he beats it. He's safe.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Whipped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a ground ball out to short, and that's the third out. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 9 and the Diamondbacks 3. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's Pete Alonso.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And a pitch. And ball 1. In the air, left field. And that takes care of Alonso. And there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. And that one fouled off. One down, base is empty. McNeil checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. There's a line drive to left field. And that gets down into the gap. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Starling Marte up to hit. 1 for 3. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he went, says Larry Bullard. And he deals. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. McNeil headed home. He scores, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So digging in, Daniel Vogelback. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Man at second. Check swing, no appeal. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Marte, the runner at second with 1 away. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. 2 down.
Well, that high four-seam fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Alvarez in the box now. No balls and a strike. Pulls that one foul. Ball. Next pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Runner leads away at second. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And misses inside. And it's filled up.
3-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 10 and the Diamondbacks 3. And welcome back. Now it's Evan Longoria's turn.
The third baseman, Evan Longoria.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
So man aboard, and here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. First offering misses the mark.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 1-0. This one popped up. McNeil drifts towards it. And out number 1 on the grab.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Nick Ahmed. This one in the air, center field. Nimmo has it sized up. Calls it in, and there's 2 away. So up next,
now
Jake McCarthy.
McCarthy.
And first offering is fouled off. That's in there. In the air, left side. Pham has this one sized up. Makes the catch. And that is that. One left for Arizona. Not what they were looking for. It's 10-3. Ready to begin the 8th. And stepping in for New York, Brett Beatty.
Brett Beatty.
So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Austin Adams. He's been so good against lefties.
Now pitching for the Diamondbacks, number 55, Austin Adams.
Pitch. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there, and boy, umpire didn't give him the call. I bet you if he throws it again, hitter knows he's going to have to swing it.
And the pitch. Set down on strikes. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Didn't agree with the call at the plate right there.
But again, a game like this, that's just too close to take. It's a blowout game. Guys have been out here for a while. Umpire's saying, hey, let's go. Cut it loose. Swing the bat.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. That misses the zone. Ball 1. The 1-0. Center field. Thomas gets under it. He's there. He's got it. 2 down. Tommy Pham up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the righty deals. And that one sliced foul. Next pitch is outside.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
The batter, the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
Pham leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And the 0-1.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. Mets strand 1, but they still lead by 7. It's 10-3. Back here in the desert, on the bottom of the 8th, and now the center fielder, Alek Thomas. So he's back out to begin the 8th. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Next to hit for Arizona, Geraldo Perdomo. Out to short, and that one finds its way through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
What if they're looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle? Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's a high chopper. Whips it to first on the run. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
The right fielder, number 7, Corbin.
2 on with 1 out. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And first offering is fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 1 down. Runners at second and third. Popped up. Out. Number 2.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the designated hitter, Lourdes Gurriel.
Now here is Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Right-hander kicks, deals into center. Base hit and a run in to score. Another comes in to score. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. So 2 runs in the inning, 3 hits, no errors, and nobody left on. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 10 and the Diamondbacks 5. Welcome back. And now, Pete Alonso. And the right-hander back to work. And a foul ball. Adams, in his 5th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a 2-seamer. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Got it by him for the K.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Next to hit, Jeff McNeil.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. And the right-hander deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. This one popped up. Longoria under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away.
The right fielder, number 6, Starling Marte.
2 outs, base is empty. Starling Marte up now for the Mets. Ripped on the ground to second. Perdomo on to first. Out number 3. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the 9th. It's the Mets 10 and the Diamondbacks 5. Now on the bump, Trevor Gott. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for New York, number 30, Trevor Gott.
Evan Longoria stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
The third baseman, Evan Longoria.
The pitch. Now one miss. Activity in the bullpen. Drew Smith up and loosening in the pen. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
The catcher, number 14,
Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Moreno.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Ahmed. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Lindor, that's 1. The double play ends it right here.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Guys start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And your final 10-5. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final